heavyweight, and this is a big one here tonight. Number 5th ranked wrestler in the country, Taye Ghadiali, is 17-2 in his senior campaign. And the underclassman Ben Kueter's in the top 10 of the country, 5-4 as it stacks up right now. First meeting between these two wrestlers will happen right here tonight. Could happen again in 2 weeks at the Big Ten Championships. This will have some run when it comes to seedings at both the NCAA championships and, of course, the Big Tens. Zach Mackey, Tim Johnson with you on a Friday night of wrestling. Where number 1 Penn State beat Ohio State earlier tonight to be crowned Big Ten dual champions this season.
Well, this has been a meet of runs, momentum, the momentum early for Michigan. And then Iowa gets a little reprieve with a big tech fall by Caliendo. But then the upset at 174 by Bo Mantanona. And you think, okay, here comes Michigan. No. Iowa stops them cold. Big win at 84-97.
Gabe Arnold, Harvey Ludington, those are big, big matches. As Iowa will be favored at 125 and 133. Obviously the favorite here, Ghadiali, when it comes to standings right now. We started wrestling at 141. Today's duel, and it's Ghadiali who's first in on the legs.
He's got Kueter cracked down here. Now can he slip? He's going to come up and drive through.
Still looking.
And Kueter's continuing to sit. Nice job of hipping out by Kueter. And nice job of coming around and finishing it. Whoa. Now that's what you call chain wrestling, Zach. I mean, it's not just one move and stop. Ghadiali kept going. Both wrestlers kept going, and Ghadiali finishes it out. So you think, oh, Kueter, nice job, good defense. Ghadiali continues to bring his hips underneath him and then covers for the double leg finish. Really nice, continuous wrestling by Ghadiali. He's just getting better and better.
He is.
Both these guys really good.
And some of that for Michigan and Ghadiali is the room that he's with now. The transfer from Campbell obviously was an NCAA All-American, but now he's wrestling with some of the top guys in the country in that room.
You got Mason Paris in the room, you're going to get better, you know, and you got Miles Amin, you got other heavyweights in that room, and that's why he came to Michigan. He wanted to get better. He's a Michigan prep, so he's kind of back home here. Kueter had a really nice end of the year last year. I mean, as a freshman, getting 3rd in the Big Ten and becoming an All-American. Had a good end of the year run for the Hawks, but he's had a hard time getting it going here lately.
Yeah, and the real struggle has been the offense for Kueter, trying to get a takedown against these top guys. Taye Ghadiali was the lone victory for Michigan against Penn State. He got that victory against Cole Marisola to prevent the shutout last week. He also had a nice win against Ohio State's Nick Feldman. So that was big, couple of big wins for Taye Ghadiali. He's got 9 ranked wins on the season.
Ghadiali would like to do, but I mean, you want to get the win first. You never know what's going to happen, but Iowa's certainly going to be heavy favorites at 25 and 33. Well, a 5-point lead going into the last 2 isn't enough. The math just doesn't work.
Here's a look of how it went. The first 3 all Michigan's way. Caliendo got the tech fall, the only bonus points coming for Iowa. They're at 165.
Here we go. Get set, Green.
A couple of big, Tim just mentioned it, big wins for Iowa, 184 and 197 to keep them in contention here.
2 blue blood programs. I mean, the last 50, 60 years, Michigan, Iowa, right up there at the top. Obviously, Iowa with 24 national titles, you know, cream of the crop, and in the last 50 years, and now Penn State's 12 of the last 14, but Michigan always in there. And a couple of years ago in 22, the Big Ten champions and runner-up nationally.
Look at the ability here of Taye Ghadiali to ride out. He's got 2 minutes of riding time, and we still got 1:30 to go in the second. He is just wearing on Ben Kueter.
And we talk about it. He doesn't put his knees down on the mat that much. He's out on his toes right there, putting the pressure forward on Kueter, making it tough, looking that inside wrist. Now coming out to the side, trying to knock Kueter down to the mat. Kueter, undefeated 4-time state champion, only the 7th in Iowa history. Right, a hometown guy from Iowa City High. Dad actually won a state championship for Iowa City High basketball when he was at the same high school. Scott.
Great athletes, that entire family. Ben, obviously the two-sport athlete, having played on the Iowa football team
and
too.
Baseball. He was all-state in baseball. He was all-state in football. He was, undefeated 4-time state champion in wrestling. Now you're looking at an athlete there.
Taye Ghadiali showing what he can do at the top position. 2 minutes and 38 seconds of riding time as Kueter's up. Can he break the hands and get out?
Good urgency by Kueter to get up, but great job by Ghadiali staying on top. Ghadiali started at 197 with Campbell years and years ago. I think he, because of injury and medical opportunities, red shirt, he spent 6 years down at Campbell. This is one of the 7th-year guys.
And these are two guys that are very, very similar in weights at this heavyweight spot. Kueter weighed in at 236 with Ghadiali weighing in at 239. So two guys that fairly similar build. And 3 minutes and now 23 seconds of riding time for Ghadiali.
If you're Sean Bormet, you like to just the whole feel of Taye Ghadiali has to feel really good, because all he's been doing is build and confidence. Big wins, against Feldman, against the top heavyweights.
So Taye Ghadiali has already secured riding time as we just now begin the 3rd period. So essentially a 4-0 match as it sits right now.
Green cover.
Kueter initially doing a nice job of stretching Ghadiali out there. And
if Kueter's going to ride here, he's going to have to try to turn as he trails it by 4. If Ghadiali can get out and get a takedown, that's where the major decision comes into play. And
well, if he's going to, he trying to do? He wants to try to get across wrist, tilt, something that scores points from the top. But now Ghadiali out, and as you said, with the riding time already, he's got a 5-point lead now. And Kueter's got to do something that he's had a hard time doing. That's lower his level, dropping and driving. Drop and drive fast.
3 major decisions on the year for Ghadiali, and this could be a big one here because, again, Iowa's favored of the next 2 at 125 and 133.
I mean, it is. I mean, one takedown away from a major decision, and that would make a 6-point lead going into the final 2.
Just 20 seconds here. On the leg here.
And
can he get it?
He does get it.
He does. To his back.
Oh,
the wall will save it, but a major decision. Whoa.
I counted twice. We're going to look at it.
They are going to go over to the monitor and get a look of this to see exactly how many near fall. It's a 9-0. But then with the riding time, 10-0. How about this for some gas in the tank?
And if you can imagine, if there were a little more time left, wow. I mean, that's close to being a fall there. And we'll see when he gets the takedown and
2 swipes.
Probably 2 swipes.
Yeah. Go over to the replay and look, but that is huge. Sean Bormet right there, because that puts a major decision up. And it puts Michigan up by 6. A top 10 battle here at heavyweight, and Taye Ghadiali is looking for his 4th major decision. And they do give 2 near fall on the back. It's a major decision at heavyweight. And Taye Ghadiali not only gets the win, he does his job for the Michigan Wolverines. Hey,